James responds with, I didn't think we could lose.
That is all you have spent the last 60 episodes doing, is losing every single time.
Hello and welcome back to the Unknown Origins podcast. I'm one of your hosts, DevBrev, joined by...
Hi, I'm Ben. I'm the other one. What's up? How
Different
are you?
than how I switched it up on you.
You switched it up on me. I actually got to talk and do the intro thing. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for bearing with us on our little break the past couple weeks. 2 weeks ago, we didn't upload. Last week, we did a little compilation. Yeah. Ben and I got a little busy. Stuff just kind of happened. Life happens.
Life does happen. Quite a lot, actually, recently. But it's been going good.
Yeah. So thank you for sticking with that. And thank you for watching.
Heck yeah.
Speaking of the previous episodes, I would like to, for our cold open, just cover some other stuff that we sort of talked about, glossed over, might have gotten wrong.
Okay.
So, first off, I talked about Blaine's design like a couple episodes ago.
Yeah.
And I mentioned that he did disguises in the manga.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
Uh-oh.
the thing is, in the games, Blaine is bald, has sunglasses, and has facial hair. In the anime, Blaine is balding, where he has hair going around the sides. No facial hair.
Okay.
In the manga, in like Red's adventure, Blaine looks like he does in the games. Completely bald, has the facial hair, has the sunglasses. When Yellow meets Blaine, Blaine looks like the anime version of Blaine. And then switches back into the game version of Blaine.
Okay, so this whole thing is a disguise, is what you're saying.
I think what happened was, for some reason, the anime was like, I don't like the way that Blaine looks, let's just change it. And the manga did a homage.
Okay.
And to me, it read that Blaine's whole thing is disguises in the manga. No, it's just this one time they were like, we're gonna draw Blaine to look like the anime, but that doesn't make sense if we like completely change his design in the middle of the manga.
Okay.
So, that was a disguise when he met Yellow.
No, that's smart. I like that.
Yeah.
I like how they
I didn't see that until I went back to get some manga like screenshots, and I was like, oh, wait.
Okay. No, I like that. That's neat.
And then another thing I wanted to bring up was we talked about Gen 10.
Gen 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gen 10 is based off of Southeast Asia.
Yes.
We kind of, like, I kind of touched on it, but we fully are committing to that's the thing.
That is.
Everyone accepts that as true.
Yes.
We also talked about Pombon. And how and how it reminds me of Sumi Sakurashima's dog from Rent a Girlfriend.
Yeah.
People have pointed out that Pombon on his head has a little like
the red
wispy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's meant. Some people think that's meant to look like a calligraphy brush with ink on it. Sumi's dog's name is Inkstone.
Oh my god.
Inkstone because Sumi does calligraphy.
Oh my god.
I am not far off. Somehow, I have made it.
You've stumbled your way into being correct.
Like, I have made my way to a connection somehow.
Pokemon crossover in your head that.
If I get a Switch 2, I am getting a Pombon, and I'm naming that thing Inkstone. I think I need to.
Oh my god. Okay. You're more than welcome to do that. I love that for you.
Like, I'm not wrong.
No, you're not.
Like, that connection.
You had to bring Rent a Girlfriend.
It's a Pomeranian. I'm like, oh, it's an anime Pomeranian. And then, all of a sudden, it's got a calligraphy theme. The other dog in Rent a Girlfriend has a calligraphy theme.
It works. That's fair.
What do Pomeranians have to do with calligraphy anyway?
That's a great question.
That's probably a thing. I should have looked into that.
Yeah, you should have. Well, when Gen 10 comes out in like a year, you'll figure it out. Year and a half. It's like November next year.
Yeah, 2027.
Yeah. It's all right. We'll get there.
All right.
Heck yeah.
And you were reaching for a certain advent calendar because you thought I was just going to go right in.
I thought you were going hardcore. So those of y'all that don't know, this is our little advent calendar. It's pretty cool. I got it a few years back, and I never opened it. And now we're opening it together on the podcast. And Devon is trying to guess what it's going to be.
Yeah.
So this
remind me what we've gotten.
The shoot, hold on. Yeah, that was last week. Okay, sorry. I apologize. One of them like reshut on me. We have gotten Caterpie, Eevee, Psyduck, Charmander, Leafeon, Dragonite, Ponyta, and Piplup was our last one.
Okay.
And we are on number 9. So if you want to take a look right there at all the
I know, I guess, like Pidgeotto/Pidgeot last time, but it's still jumping out at me.
It's still jumping out at
Still jumping out at me.
That's fair. Well, that's wrong, but that's fair.
Ah, dang
This
it.
week,
What is it?
Lil Horsey.
Now, we got Horsey last time, Ben.
No. We got Ponyta before, and we mentioned that horse
Oh!
and pony is in both of
Wait,
them.
I got confused.
You did.
I got confused.
It's okay.
They put the horses next to each other?
Well, no, there was a Piplup in the middle. So that was like 2 episodes
Okay.
ago. So there's a, it was Ponyta and then Piplup, and now we got Horsey.
It's all starting to blend
It's
together.
blend together.
It's
It's
all
okay.
blending together.
I don't hate this Horsey, though. It's kind of
It's
cute.
okay. That is just a Horsey.
Yeah.
That's just a
Yeah.
Horsey, man.
I mean, the eyes are a little different, obviously. The pop is always like a little...
Is it though?
Yeah, the Horsey's got more white around his eyes.
Okay, but it's still like they're still kind of bulgy, right?
Yeah, they're more bulgy like that.
Yeah. If you just took a little white out,
Yeah.
perfect Horsey.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It's a cute one. It's pretty cool. Okay. Yeah,
Speaking
he's
of perfect
good.
Horsies, I've been playing a lot of Uma Musume
Oh my
lately.
god, of course you have. You always do.
It's
a fun
really
one.
good. They released a new scenario.
Okay.
I've been playing
I
a
don't
lot
know what
with.
that means.
I've been playing a lot with my girl Tokai Teo.
Tokai Tail.
I'm gonna get completionist with her. That's my
Heck yeah.
goal, which is win every G1 through G3 race with her.
That's a lot of races.
Yeah, it's a good amount of them.
That is quite a bit.
All right, ready to talk about Pokemon?
Yeah, let's talk about Pokemon.
The first episode we're going to talk about is Clefairy Tales, or as it's called in Japanese, Pee-Pee versus Purin. It was released September 10th, 1998 in Japan, and September 25th, 1999 in English. And now, Ben, our favorite game of Who Was That Pokemon, where Ben has to guess what the Pokemon was in the Who Is That Pokemon segment, but he does not know.
I don't know.
And it's on hard mode because
really
they're
on hard mode.
all shifted, as you
Yeah.
will see. So who
So,
was that Pokemon, Ben?
I don't know if y'all noticed, but I did check the next page here because I wrote down some of the ones that were in that episode. There are a couple good options here. I think I'm going to go with Nidoking, however you say it. Nidoking.
You messed up. You do not say a Nidoking.
I don't say Nidoking.
Okay,
Some people
thank
do.
you.
Nidoking is,
Well, they're wrong.
yeah.
You're also wrong. It's
Yeah.
Arcanine.
That was the other one I was going to, okay, it's
The
fine.
legendary Pokemon, Arcanine.
Yeah, the legendary Pokemon. Oh, that was my other guess there. That makes sense, though. I mean, it's, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's
I like
it's one of the ones in the next episode that
Yeah,
we'll talk about.
yeah. So we'll, as long as I know that they're askew now, that it's like one off. Until it's no longer that.
Yeah,
Because at
when
some
they
point
throw you a
I'm
curveball.
assuming that it'll even back
Yeah.
out. But, anyways, that's the next episode. We'll talk about this one.
Right. The episode starts with Jigglypuff walking through a forest, knocking out Pokemon with its singing, and then Roswell happens.
Yup.
UAPs, awesome.
UAPs back in the air. Again, they're not UFOs.
UAPs,
UAPs. That's
unidentified
insane.
aerial phenomenon. I earlier in the drunk episode said alien for the A.
Yeah,
I was a little tipsy at that point.
a little bit.
Unidentified aerial phenomenon crashing down right in front of Jigglypuff's eyes. And then a bunch of Clefairy all climb out of the ship.
Yup.
We've talked about Clefairy before.
Fairy's pretty cool. And we've talked about how they're like space adjacent. All the Mount Moon stuff that we
Yeah.
talked about in the first season.
Adjacent, you could call them.
I don't want to call them that, but you can. You are more than welcome to. But no, they've always kind of given off that vibe. That's why they're only found at Mount Moon. They like worship the meteorites. They have their little dance and everything. So now this episode kind of leans heavier into their aliens.
They're from the moon.
Yes, they are from the moon.
We see the gang are eating ice cream, which is called ice cream because it's ice cream.
Yeah.
And then a Clefairy shows up, and the gang chase after it. While they are gone, all of their stuff, including the ice cream, gets stolen.
Ash is only really upset about the ice cream.
True.
He don't care about
He
the
didn't get
bags.
to try the chocolate. He
didn't
really
get to
needed the
try the
chocolate.
chocolate
Pikachu
ice
took
cream.
his with him, though.
Yes,
So
yep.
Pikachu's all good.
Pikachu's fine.
The gang return and notice they're missing things, and when they go to the police to report the crime, they see a bunch of other people reporting that their stuff is also stolen.
Yeah. Right before that, though, we get a little transition screen with
yeah.
one of our very, very rarely seen Pokemon anymore because it's got a Porygon. And if you didn't watch the band episode, Porygon like never appears anymore. So
Yeah.
it's kind of cool.
We saw that transition scene in the Chansey episode,
Yeah,
Chansey
it was
Operation.
also in the Chansey.
So yeah.
Yeah. But
It's interesting to see that like they are still using that transition.
Yeah.
They were like, we're not making another one.
No, that's fair. I almost kind of think it's like, okay, since we can't use Porygon anywhere else anymore,
sneak it in.
We'll sneak him in here and there. And just like,
Blink and
you know,
you'll miss it. Please blink. Please miss
blink.
it.
Yeah. We don't want more seizures. That would be bad.
Then a conspiracy theorist named Oswald shows up, literally blaming aliens.
Yep.
I wanted to quickly throw in here a funny story. So my mom, like, several years ago got into, like, a car accident. She's fine. Her car got totaled. She got a new one, though. It's fine. But the insurance lady called her, and she's like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. We'll, like, pay for your car, blah, 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 whatever. And mom's like, I don't know what happened. Like, I just, like, blacked out, and I ran a red light, blah, blah, blah. And then this lady fully goes, yeah, you know, I get like that, too. And in those moments, I just think the aliens just come down and they...
Oh, God.
And when she said that, I was like, the most leg, blah, 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 insurance, blah, 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 money, blah, blah, blah,
Aliens.
coverage, aliens. I was like, what are we talking? Let's just left turn in the conversation.
Why not, I guess?
And that's what this guy reminds me of, where he's just like, your things are stolen. It's the aliens.
Oh,
I know what it is. Also, you pointed out that Oswald's name sounds like Roswell. I don't agree with you. However, Oswald's name in the Japanese is Hirata, which is a town in Fukushima. And Fukushima is apparently a hot spot for alien sightings.
Crazy. I'm right again.
You are right. Like, I don't see, like, Oswald as Roswell.
That's immediately what I thought of.
It's so loose.
It is a little loose. I like that the Japanese is a little more, like, you know, on the nose there about it.
Yeah, a little more. I couldn't find anything about the town Hirata specifically for alien sightings, but, like, it's in Fukushima, and, like, I was finding a lot of stuff, like, Fukushima and aliens and whatnot.
That's fair. But, yeah, no, I just, that was all I could think of when he said his name. I was like, it's the place where the aliens are. This is the alien episodes. It's the alien guy. This means something.
They're all xenomorphs.
They're all xenomorphs.
Capital A alien.
Yeah. Oh, you don't get that reference either because you haven't seen. You're not a movie guy. It's okay. I'll show you later.
I've seen a lot of people play Alien Isolation, though.
That's fair.
Oswald then gets an abduction story out of a chef, and he didn't even need to use hypnotic regression to get it out of him. Impressive.
That's pretty cool.
What do you know about hypnotic regression?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
It's literally just, I mean, like, I could just ask you a question, but I can't believe you, so I'm going to put you under hypnosis. And then you're going to tell me everything that your subconscious remembers, but you don't remember. And then someone just sits there and babbles a bunch of nonsense. And it's like, yep, that's what happened.
All right.
For record, I don't believe in aliens whatsoever. I think it's all a bunch of hooey.
This guy, they're real. I gotta say, I don't know if I believe it. I believe in the concept of aliens, right? The universe is big enough that there's no way that, like, humans, like, life on Earth is the only life out there.
There's aliens, and then there's aliens.
Yeah,
the aliens is like, no. So. But the, like, I'm sure at some point in the infinitesimal of the universe, there is a little speck of a guy that is a germ, and he is breathing oxygen.
No, that's fair.
I'm sure that is happening.
Deny that there might be life on other planets. You know,
I just described life on other planets, Benjamin.
Saying even life like this, you know, like it could be possible. It's just nowhere near us. I don't think they've.
But what about the pills, Ben? There's pills flying. What about that rocket, that Hellfire missile that hit that one thing like a year ago, and then we saw it like ricochet and boom? And what about that?
I didn't hear nothing about that. I don't know.
You gotta watch more things.
I'm in my own element, that's all.
Oswald then uses a device that looks like a dowsing machine, to me at least, to track the aliens.
No, it kind of does.
Then a UAP touches down in front of the gang, and out walks Team Rocket in typical gray costumes. Aren't you a little tall to be grays?
Little gray men.
Well, little gray men, yeah. A Rocket then abduct Pikachu while saying Pokemon backwards.
Yeah, no makeup.
That was a puzzle to figure out. We had to turn the subtitles on YouTube to figure out what they were saying.
Yep.
No makeup. And I was like, they're saying no makeup. Like, that makes no sense. And then I saw it written out. I was like, it's Pokemon backwards.
I'm glad you caught that, because I still did not. I was so confused.
Meowth lifts the UAP with a massive crane, but Ash uses Pidgeotto to make the UAP crash. After the craft is broken, Jesse and James do the motto, which is somehow more space-themed to fit the episode.
Yes. Somehow.
It's already space themed, and then they're throwing in more space things. I'm like, how did you make this more space?
Jesse also says the phrase, I hate people that have to be the center of attention at this point. Jesse, you are the only person at this moment who has to be the center of attention all of the time.
Jesse is very self-aware.
Yes, she is too self-aware for this show, and it's great.
Oswald then scans everything with his scanner, and it shows that everything is potentially an alien, including a Clefairy and Jigglypuff.
True.
This episode is doing a good job of making Oswald look like a crackpot, but also keeping the possibility of Clefairy actually being aliens.
Yeah.
Because like they want that in the lore, but they
don't
also,
want him to be the one to figure that out.
They don't want Oswald to be like fully right all the time. Like they want him to be a crazy person and come off on as a crazy person.
Yeah.
But they also want him to be right in this one singular instance.
Because a broken clock is still right twice a day. Like it's the,
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
Clefairy then steals Pikachu, and then we see the spaceship from the top of the episode inside a cave.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
And then we also find out that the Clefairy stole everyone's stuff to repair their ship.
To repair their ship or build that ship? Do you think that they're like...
It specifically stated repair.
Okay.
But I feel like the rocket, because it's kind of like UFO and then like the traditional NASA like rocket thrusters on the back. And so I feel like that thruster had to like be built there.
Yeah.
But the vessel itself that they crashed on,
Okay.
they might have repaired that specifically.
Okay.
But the rocket I think they had to like specifically build.
Okay. Interesting.
Meowth also says, this reminds me of Cape Canasta. Someone on the dub team thought that was funny.
Yep.
Someone thought it was funny.
They just throw the most random stuff in there sometimes, and I like it.
Yeah. Ash, Misty, and Oswald make their way into the ship while Brock goes to report the findings to Jenny. Pikachu is being held in a glass container by the Clefairy, and the Clefairy all guard Pikachu from getting recovered by Ash and the friends. Yeah. And then Jigglypuff shows up.
Starts throwing hands.
She is mopping the floor with these Clefairy.
Wonderful. Double slap everywhere, everyone, all the time. It's
pounding on them. Literally pounding on them.
Ugh, yeah.
Puff then makes its way to the command station and fights the lead Clefairy. You know this one is the leader because it has a flower in its hair.
Of course. It's the only special one.
Puff says something heroic to Clefairy or something stupid. I don't know what they're saying. And then we get some epic Puff on PP action.
Okay.
That's what Clefairy... That's what Clefairy's called in Japanese, Ben.
I am aware of that.
The name of the episode in Japanese is called PP versus Purin.
Okay.
I can use both names for Clefairy.
You can.
I can.
That's fair. You're allowed to do that.
Oswald also makes his way to the cockpit and then breaks the control stick. But the control stick is actually Puff's microphone, which is why it was so angry. Puff then sings, you know what happens.
The song that Ash always gets tired of, as he says.
Right. Mark it off of the bingo card, dude.
Yeah. Jigglypuff is getting old to me already. Like
a lot of it's getting old.
Yeah, a little bit. We're getting there, though. We're getting through it.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Everyone falls asleep, including Ash, Misty, and Pikachu, but shortly after, Pikachu gets bonked on the head with a rubber mallet, wakes up, and powers the ship's machinery, which looks like it came from a different anime.
Yeah, it definitely did not look Pokemon. It was very weird
like,
for a minute.
Like Evangelion-esque.
Almost.
Like Gundam-esque.
Yeah.
Like some other old 90s, just like machine mecha anime.
Yeah.
Not necessarily Pokemon. And then the rocket takes off. This thing works. Like it just works.
Apparently.
Pokemon in space! Or at least the sky.
In the sky. Yeah, they don't get very high, but they make it up there.
As the rocket's taking off, we see it drop a bunch of the stuff back to its owners.
And we had a little scene with Brock and Jenny here. It's like Brock saying like, okay, all the stuff is on this rocket here. And it reminded me of, I was a big Phineas and Ferb fan. I think we talked about this recently.
Phineas and Ferb are building a tile
But
sequence.
it reminded me of the little couple that's in some of the episodes that she's always yelling at him like, why did you buy a chicken farm? Like it's the whole, and then automatically that's the like one thing that like it works. Like there's and this is like, well, how am I supposed to believe that everybody's stuff is just on this magic rocket and Clefairy stole everything and then it just falls out of the sky right there. It's there, man.
And conveniently, it was all the stuff that Clefairy stole from those people that were right in that vicinity.
And it's right there. But it just reminded me of that little bit that they do all the time.
Rocket were also on the ship, and they got left in the part that drops off when the ship gets to a certain like altitude, and so the rocket's in the rocket, and the rocket just...
Yeah. Yep.
Ash and Misty then wake up after Pikachu breaks the glass with his electricity. They then find out they're in a UAP.
Actively, yes. They are in the sky.
Open the door.
Okay.
But thankfully, Bulbasaur Spider-Mans them to a nearby building.
Spider-Man. Yeah.
Vine Whip, just grab on. Woo!
Yep.
But before Clefairy are able to take Oswald to the moon or wherever, the ship crashes again, and they go about stealing more stuff while Oswald just makes a fool of himself.
Yeah. There was also a bit, I don't know if this is like all of the inspiration of where that came from, but a lot of this episode reminded me of the Pokemon stage that is in Super Smash Bros. Melee. It's supposed to be, I think, Saffron City,
Okay.
but like the sky, like the way the skyline
skyline.
looks, and I'm pretty sure at one point have like a flying saucer type thing on that stage. That
Okay.
might be a reference to that.
Most likely.
I would imagine. But yeah, there was just a lot of it that just, the way it looks reminded me a lot of that. I played a lot of Super Smash Bros. Back in the day. So, yeah.
This was not a great episode.
No, it wasn't.
This was just another one that
Yeah.
we did. It happened. We watched
It's
it.
with a Pokemon that we already had a focus on. It threw too many bits in there with Jigglypuff and the whole. It was okay.
Yeah. Like, even like the UAP stuff is kind of just like,
Okay.
it's like so out there that like it's fun, but I'm still kind of left baffled by it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. This is just kind of one of the other like mid episodes. We've had some pretty good ones recently, so I'm not too like, okay, we're on a roll of like these are the worst ones ever. But
And we're getting close to like a
The
bit of a
actual-
resolution.
yeah,
So
resolutions and more furthering the plot in these next
Yeah.
couple episodes, and
next couple.
yeah.
What did you watch? What third episode that we're talking about did you watch?
Okay, the next episode, but still.
Speaking of that next episode,
Speaking of.
let's get right into that one
Heck yeah,
because
let's do it.
we're going to spend the majority of this episode probably
Yup.
on this one. There's a lot
Yeah.
to discuss in
There-
The Battle of the Badge. Released in Japan September 17th, 1998, and in English September 25th, 1999. So Ben, who was that Pokemon?
I'm not gonna, but I would put money that this one's Mr. Mime.
It is in fact Mr.
Yeah,
Mime.
there you go. I see. I'm like 0 for 7 in the last but I got this.
But now you got it.
I got one. I got the pattern. We're good.
Ash and Misty are back in Viridian, and they comment on the Pokemon Center being repaired because, if you recall, it blew up in episode 2.
Yeah, it did do that. It definitely did explode.
Like, hey, the Pokemon Center's fixed. I'm like, oh yeah, that thing blew up.
Uh-huh. But they've had a year to like repair it. So now it's good. It's back. We're good.
They've been gone on this journey for an entire year.
Yeah.
This is like me playing Pokemon pacing. Actually, it's a bit faster than me playing Pokemon.
Oh, yeah. That's okay. I get it. This is like my Leaf Green pace because I bought Leaf Green on the Switch when it came out, which is cool that they did that. And I've put maybe 20 minutes into it since then. So that's about it.
A lot of stuff's been happening to Ben, like
still
we've
in
been
Viridian
talking
City.
about. Speaking of Viridian City, it's most likely based on Mishima City in Shizuoka or Hakone Town in Kanagawa.
Okay.
I couldn't really find much more. I think it's most likely just like geography,
Yeah.
where it's located in the
Okay.
region. The gang is outside the Roman-inspired gym when Gary Mother Flippin' Oak shows up and brags about his 10 badges, 7 of which are different from Ash's.
Correct. Again, I have like theorized in the past that these are like the minor league gyms. They don't talk about it a ton, but supposedly a bunch of cities that like either aren't in the games, aren't mentioned in the games or anime, like they also have gyms. It's kind of mentioned in Galar where like there were version exclusive gyms, so like there are other like minor league gyms that do exist that are talked about, but in the games it's never really brought up aside from that. That's my guess as to why. It's also definitely just a random like, haha, Gary's better than Ash, like we'll throw it in there.
We're
Why
just
not?
drawing stuff.
Yeah, we're just drawing stuff.
We're just drawing stuff. But because the only like 3 of them overlap,
Yeah.
there's at least 15 gyms in Kanto.
Which is more types than there were at this point.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Or maybe that's
I think it's
I
exactly
think
enough.
15, yeah, because they added Steel, Dark, and
Fairy,
Fairy.
and there's
later
18
on.
now.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's one gym
Gym
for every type
We
in
just gotta
Kanto.
Match those up.
So if you want to do some fan fiction out there and you want to make it like pretty canon, you can talk about other gyms that don't exist.
Yeah.
You can make them
That's
up. You
cool.
can base them off of like the Kanto cities that aren't represented in like Kanto,
Yeah.
maybe the actual Kanto, Japan
Right.
prefecture.
Right. That'd be cool.
I don't think Kanto's a prefecture. I think it's a region.
That's a region, but that's okay.
Gary goes to the gym and Ash tries to follow but gets stopped because only one person can challenge at a time.
Yes.
Ash then launches Togepi into a Fearow, which will keep the gang busy while Gary does the A-plot.
Yeah, they're after that boy. He goes for a while. He ends up getting inside and everything, but we're gonna talk about that.
We're gonna talk about the important. We're gonna talk about the
Really
important
gonna
stuff
talk
right now.
about here.
The important stuff. Gary goes into the gym and he faces Giovanni. It's a 3 versus 3 battle, and Giovanni first sends out Golem, and Gary sends out Nidoking.
Yep.
Nidoking beats Golem, and then Giovanni sends out Kingler, and then Gary sends out Arcanine. Why does Giovanni have a Kingler? And why does Gary send out the Fire type against the Water type? And how does he win?
You know, we are going with anime logic here. He may not be the protagonist, but he is the good guy right now, and he's gonna win.
True.
Regardless.
Then Giovanni sends out his third Pokemon, Mewtwo,
Not only
in the
Mewtwo,
armor,
armored Mewtwo,
which
is crazy.
one-shots
This
Arcanine.
is crazy. Doesn't even like have to. He just like throws him.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't even touch him.
This was cool to watch.
This was
like,
really cool to
the
watch.
other day was cool to watch.
Yep.
Not just when I was like 11 watching this on Netflix, but 2 days ago, this was cool.
I had never seen this before, so I legitimately was surprised when Mewtwo showed up. I'm like, oh, we're
in the
doing
thumbnail.
this. Okay. I didn't see the thumbnail before we did it. I wasn't looking. Trying to keep it new and exciting, but it just like, I didn't know that Mewtwo was like ever mentioned before the movie at all.
It's
like, I did not.
Sometimes it's called Mewtwo Strikes Back.
Yeah. No, I know.
Sometimes it's called that.
I did know that, but I didn't know that there was like an
actual
reason why.
Well,
it's
why
just,
would he be
okay.
striking back? It's just a cool name.
It's just a Star Wars reference. It's fine. but yeah, no, this was really cool to see. Like I was very happy, and then even the 2-on-1 there for a minute because Gary sends like a
the rest
more out,
and then
it's
Mewtwo
still,
just cleans
ain't got
their clocks.
nothing on Mewtwo there.
Lucy from Elfenlied gives me Mewtwo in the armor vibes. I had to get the order right this time
Okay.
because Mewtwo came first and Lucy came after.
Okay.
Because for years I've been saying that Elfenlied is like Stranger Things, but no, Stranger Things is like Elfenlied.
Okay.
So I gotta get it the right direction this time.
Yeah. I got it. It's also cool that the Pokédex doesn't know what this is either.
Yeah.
It's an unknown Pokemon. There's no
Because it was
data on
created
this.
like a month ago.
Yeah, exactly. And it doesn't know that.
This almost comes out of nowhere. Like, I'm not knocking it. I just wish this was foreshadowed just a tad bit more.
Yeah.
Just a tiny bit more.
Giovanni's been like in the shadows doing his thing the whole time.
Yeah.
And it's been like, he's talked about like there's something in the works or like there's something. But there's no like description. There's no anything. It's just like, okay, there's something big
It's
happening.
just the big bad guy is doing something.
Yes.
It's Mewtwo.
It's Mewtwo. He now exists.
And it's rad and cool, and you're gonna love it.
Absolutely. But there's no lead up to it.
Yeah.
It just happens.
This was a really cool thing for me specifically. After Mewtwo comes out, it's the first time you see Giovanni's face in the scene.
Yes. Yeah.
For the whole time he's fighting Gary, you
In
don't
the dark, you
see
don't
his face.
specifically
Once
see it.
Mewtwo comes out, then you get to see Giovanni's
The reveal.
visage.
Yeah. Which is really cool.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Like almost like he's not being serious or like he doesn't really care. And now we're at the meat of the matter.
Yep.
Now you get to see who's kicking your butt.
Heck yeah. That was really cool.
So, while the cool stuff was going on, Rocket actually managed to steal Togepi.
Yep.
And they try to bring it back to Giovanni, but he yells at them because it is super small. Ignore the fact that he has never seen anything like this in his life.
Right, because he's from Kanto. This isn't a Kanto Pokemon. It
Never
does
s-
not exist.
He's never seen a Togepi in his
Pokemon
life.
Yellow like
And
just
he's
came
like,
out.
what is that? Why is that? Make a good paperweight. Get it out of here. I have Mewtwo.
Yeah, no, that's fair. He's making his own Pokemon. He don't want those ones.
Anyway, Giovanni gets a call and he urgently leaves with Mewtwo. And he leaves Jesse, James, and Meowth in charge of the gym.
Possible options. You don't even like these
They're
guys.
the only possible option.
They're not. He has everybody on Rocket on speed dial, I
But
guarantee.
not like right in front of him.
Even call one on the way out and be
They're
like,
on
hey,
mission.
come and take over from these idiots. Like, something.
Maybe that is what he did. He's like, okay, jeez, you guys, you're in
You
charge.
have 5 minutes. Don't mess
I
anything
need
up.
anybody. Who is the closest to Viridian? Like, please,
Oh, man.
get over here now.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that does not happen. And we get Team Rocket.
Or they just don't get back quick enough.
Right. It could just be that.
The gang are outside the gym and they're looking for Togepi. They then hear it calling from inside the gym. So they go inside and see Gary Motherflippin' Oak and his cheerleaders wiped out.
Yep. And of course, Brock runs right to the
Cheerleaders, of
'cause
course.
Where else would he be?
Gary said that he was beaten by an evil Pokemon, and Ash says that that can't be possible because there is no such thing as an evil Pokemon.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is very interesting.
It's we've talked about this before where like Pokemon don't have morality, but it seems like the ones that like have more, like the ones that can talk, they have more morality. And so Ash hasn't really like ran into that, and like it is an established rule in this universe. Stop breaking your pens on the show, dude.
I just dropped it. It's fine.
But it's an established rule. We saw it in the Island of Giant Pokemon where like the Job Squad, those two were like, you know, like we just kind of listen to our bosses. And so we all know that there's no evil Pokemon.
Right.
But Gary is like, no, this one is evil.
Which is like, it's cool. It's insinuating that there is something different about that. Obviously, he's in like a mech suit, so it's, there's something different about it. It
also puts Mewtwo over more.
Yeah.
Like, it really stands him out, where Gary's like, dude, I understand that Pokemon can't be evil. This one was!
Evil. Like, this is different somehow.
Like, Ash, you don't get it.
Yeah.
You can disagree with me all you want.
Yeah.
If and when you see it,
you'll know.
You will understand what I'm talking about.
Yep.
And like Ash like not believing him even like shows that like Ash is a little bit out of his depth.
Oh yeah. He doesn't know his. He's just going along getting his badges, playing Pokemon. He's doing the fun part. And then Gary's over here. He's actually in the trenches over here. Like
the Gary subplot.
I love it. Oh.
Rocket then reveal themselves, and Ash is surprised to find out that they're in charge of a gym.
Yep. I mean, I get it. These three have been following him around the whole time. Like, why are you doing here? Like,
how are you gym leaders?
You're not.
Ash and Jesse then have a battle, but the catch is whenever a Pokemon gets damaged, the trainer gets shocked. Like Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Almost exactly like Yu-Gi-Oh! They're on like the scaffolding and everything.
I did notice that because that was the episode we watched at Animate.
Yeah.
When we went.
It was very like Duelist Kingdom kind of vibes.
Yeah. It was cool.
It was the Weevil fight, the beginning of the Weevil fight.
Yeah. Jesse also mentioned here that Team Rocket's like what they're doing and everything is all classified information, and it's just because they have no idea.
They don't know what's happening. I am still convinced Team Rocket, like Jesse and James and
they're not actually.
They don't work for these guys.
These are old uniforms. Get rid of them. These idiots can have.
Like Giovanni is leading them on to be like, yeah, sure, you're in Team Rocket.
It's like when we were kids, right? Me and my brother would be playing the Wii. And we had a little like Wii shaped, like it was like a tin of some sort or something, but it looked like a Wii remote, and we'd give that to my sister and let her act like she was playing the game with us all the time. This is what that reminds me of. This is exactly what they're doing.
I wonder why your sister torments you all the time.
I couldn't tell you. That's crazy.
I wonder why.
I would never. Yeah. It's justified.
Jesse's Machamp beats Ash's Squirtle, and then Ash sends in Bulbasaur, and Jesse sends in Kingler. Why would Jesse send out a water type against Bulbasaur?
Again,
everyone is making the wrong
plot.
Everyone is making the wrong decision. Normally, it's Ash being a bonehead. And now it's everyone else.
Well, it's always been everyone else too, but usually Ash is the bigger bonehead.
Ash then sends out Pidgeotto, which takes care of Rhydon, and Jesse then gets shocked, and she yells at James for gimmicking her side too. James responds with, "I didn't think we could lose."
That is all you have spent the last 60 episodes doing, is losing every single time. James, you can't just... That line infuriated me so much.
He got too cocky because they have Rhydon and Machamp and Kingler from Giovanni. It's
okay,
like, these Pokemon are better.
The first time that they've lost with somebody else's Pokemon.
True.
Jesse was in the whole tournament against Misty, and that wasn't her Pokemon. That was somebody else's.
No, that was her Pokemon. Well, it was Rocket's Pokemon, but she was using Weezing and then Lickitung, which was new.
That's true.
I think you're thinking of the
Academy.
Yes, the test that they did.
That's what I was.
That was the loner Pokemon.
Yes.
And
but
then
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I'm doing it now. You rubbed up.
You're doing this now. Where am I at? I have to like sneeze.
Hell? Watermelon? It went away, didn't it?
It's like still there. The job.
Okay.
The job squad gets the job squad gets sent out, but the Pinkster stops the interference with a thunderbolt that wipes out all of the opposing Pokemon, including Rhydon for some reason.
Yep, it just happens. I have stopped trying to.
It just stopped trying to use logic.
Yeah, game logic, anime logic, two different things.
Ash won this one, but I don't know how much this one counts.
Yeah.
Like, he won it fair and square. Obviously, like, the DQ of, like, it was no DQ, so that's why, like, Pikachu was able to, like, come in, even though it was only 3-on-3.
Right.
Like, he didn't start that. Jessie makes the rules.
Valid.
She was the one who was, like...
not the gym leader that he beat.
I mean, they were given authority by Giovanni.
I don't know how much authority he, like, would have
He's
over,
literally the gym leader.
I know, but he can't just, like, throw it to somebody else and say, here, you take over.
If Brock can go... You didn't beat me, here's this. I think Giovanni can go, okay, you have authority to give these out now.
Maybe. They just need more regulations. Where's that Officer Jetty? Or no, it was
the Nurse Joy, who was the league.
One episode.
Yeah.
The league, like, authoritarian.
I don't know.
Is that what I was
I
going to
don't
say?
know what she was.
Good Lord.
From the officiating officer or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it was also cool to see here. Gary is, like, actually kind of decent to Ash for once.
Yeah, he gets a little bit more respect for Ash.
You're cool, you're good, you did it.
But Gary still doesn't think that Ash can beat Mewtwo.
Oh no, he's convinced that is a god.
Yeah.
Like, nothing.
As far as he is concerned, it is.
Yeah. No, there's no way.
Togepi then blows up the gym with Rocket's doohickey, causing them to blast off and the gym to be destroyed.
Yeah. I know you haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy 2, but there's a scene with Baby Groot where he's got a little control panel. It's just like that. And he's like, he's talking to Rocket Raccoon. And he's like, all right, don't hit the button. And I am Groot. And he ends up hitting the button eventually. And it's just very cute. And that reminded me of that. Because a little
baby
thing
just mashing buttons.
Button mashing. To blow
causing big
up.
explosions.
Yeah.
Now Ash has all 8 badges, which looks so cool on his vest.
It does. It does look really cool.
Ash then travels back to Pallet Town to visit Oak and learn where the Pokemon League is located.
Yeah, because he doesn't know, which is interesting.
Makes sense for Ash.
Yeah.
He doesn't know anything, dude.
Yeah.
Fantastic episode.
Yeah.
One of
really
the
good.
best we've watched. If you
Absolutely.
haven't watched this episode in a while, do yourself a favor, go back and watch this one.
You know why? Because it has an underlying plot. There's more happening than just, all right, Ash is going to go to a place and do a thing and probably meet some new people in Pokemon. And then it's done. It's crazy. It's like when we have, like, more of a story, it's a better episode.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Crazy.
And, like, we didn't even get that many bits in this one.
No, we didn't.
Like, we got Rocket Bit, which we always get Rocket Bit. So, like, yeah, obviously, duh.
We got Gary Mother Flippin' Oak.
And that's just our bit.
Yeah.
That's just my bit.
Yeah.
Gary
it's a bit of a bit.
Okay, I see it, because he's always, like, snobby. He's always like,
he's
loser,
snobby. He's got his group of gals.
Gary, he's our man.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Brock's being his thing. But, like, that's, like, it. It's, like, the base amount of bits that qualify it to be a Pokemon episode.
Yes.
It's not like we're going, okay, all the base bits, and then Charizard,
and
then Victory Bell comes out and bites James's head.
Yeah, no. But it was good. It was really good.
Yeah.
And again, it was just really cool to see Mewtwo, because I wasn't expecting it.
Yes.
You know?
More of this one, please.
Yes. That would be awesome.
But Ben, do you know what time it is?
What time is it?
It's Mr. Mime time!
It's Mr. Mime time!
Or as the title screen says, it's Mr. Mime time, because there was a whole typo.
Mr. Mime.
M-I-M-I-E.
Yep.
This one was released in Japan on September 24th, 1998, and September 27th, 1999 in English. So Ben, who was that Pokemon, which I totally didn't give away to you?
Yeah, so I did take a little sneak peek at the next episode, and so my guess would be Jigs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just quickly preface.
Yeah.
If you're watching on YouTube, like we are on Pokemon TV, Holiday Hijinks is not available because Holiday Hijinks is a banned episode, but it's not looped. It's not grouped with a lot of the other banned episodes because it was banned later.
Yep.
It did release in English initially, and then they pulled it because of very obvious reasons, which we will cover in the next episode when we cover Holiday Hijinks.
Yes.
So for next episode, it will be Holiday Hijinks, Snow Way Out, and then the one after it. So if you want to catch up and follow along with us, Holiday Hijinks will be the first one that we cover. Adamant out of the way, let's get into Mr. Mime time.
Was I right?
Oh yeah, it is Jinx.
Okay, I figured. I just wanted to make sure.
Ash tries to call his mom, and she pops up on the video phone screen, but it's the answering machine. Why does the video phone have an answering machine?
It's a great question.
Like,
I didn't even think about that.
why would, like what? So you just recorded video to be like, hi, you think I'm here, but I'm not.
That is weird. I don't know.
Why, why would the video?
I'm trying to think of it like snarky, stupid reason, but I got nothing.
Why would
That's
it need,
just dumb.
Why would the video phone need an answering machine? Ash then heads off towards Pallet Town, but runs into an invisible wall.
Yes.
When he looks up, he sees the wall is being scaled by a Mr. Mime. Mm-hmm. Ash tries to catch it, but a lady appears and says that she needs to catch it, but the mime runs away before she can.
Yeah. Well, he would have got it if Brock weren't simping for this girl immediately.
Yeah,
Like,
that's him.
He's already cutting in. He's like, hey, don't catch that. That's a rare Pokemon. What are you doing? You're not gonna use it, right? She can use it. She's fine. She got this.
Brock then agrees to do whatever he can to help this lady without knowing what she needs his help with.
Yep.
We find out that Stella, the lady's name is Stella, is the ringmaster of a circus. And she needs a new Mr. Mime because the old Mr. Mime quit after being overworked. Sounds like a union to me, brother. And we know how the Peakster feels about unions, brother.
I hate that bit. Like, I love it. It's stupid.
What's wrong with the Peakster, man?
It's just stupid, and I love it. I hate it, but I love it.
Anyway, speaking of stupid bits, Brock gives himself a nickname. You want to tell him what the nickname is?
It's Brock the
It doesn't matter what the nickname is!
Yep.
The Brock is going to help this lady no matter what it takes because I am the people's champion. If you smell what the Brock is cooking.
There's a good vibrato on that, too. That was good. Good job.
I messed up the third person speak there.
It's okay.
I said I and not he is the people's champ.
It's okay. You want to do a retake? You want?
No. God, no. The Brock's plan is to dress Ash up like a Mr. Mime in order to make the actual Mr. Mime jealous.
Yep. That's his whole thing.
Also, before this, we see Giovanni hyping up Mewtwo again.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, we're following through now.
It's crazy. We've never had that before.
They understand how to do Mewtwo.
Because that might be all they understand. Because they need to.
They need to.
But they do understand it, which is very nice. Mewtwo is like the coolest part of Gen 1. So.
Stella is training Mr. Ash to get him ready for the circus. And she breaks out her whip and goes from the ringmaster to Stone Cold Stella. Now you're gonna do the pantomime, and that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold Stella said so. Yeah. I swear I'm done. Even I think this is a bit much. You don't even get the reference.
Nope, I don't.
When Steve Austin first came to WWF, he was the ringmaster. And then he became Stone Cold.
Gotcha. There you go.
Stone Cold Stella. Yeah. Anyway, we get to the circus. And this is a literal clown show.
Yes, it is.
A literal clown show. We see the Machoke Strongman, the Ponytail, and the Rapid Ash getting pranced around, and Mr. Ash doing his routine. We also see that Dahlia, Ash's mom, is in the crowd.
Yup.
Ash tries to wave to her, but Stella's like, no, stop.
Stop it.
Then Team Rocket show up with the motto on the trapeze, but they suck at the trapeze.
Yeah, they keep falling. Which is a very funny bit to me. Like, I don't know. They always seem like so like rehearsed and professional. And then
this seems fun.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Jesse, I got an idea. What if we got on the trapeze and we did a little routine?
Nope. All right, cool.
James, are you sure you know how to do this? Oh, I didn't say I know how to do this.
I just said it'd be fun.
I just don't want to do it. Rocket go to get Mr. Ash, thinking it's a real Mr. Mime, and Ash tries to reveal himself, but Stella won't let him break kayfabe, and Brock won't let Team Rocket get Stella, so Team Rocket gets away with Mr. Ash.
Bros before Hose Rock. You have the chance to get them both out of there.
That's not his bro. That's Mr. Ash.
God. Yeah. He grabs only her and is like, I got it, but just leaves him there. Like, what? Okay.
Then Ash's mom comes up to them and somehow knows Ash got kidnapped. And is not concerned because Rocket wants a Mr. Mime, but Mr. Ash isn't one, so they'll just let him go.
I mean, she's not wrong, but also you have so much confidence.
So Ash's mom just invites everyone over for lunch.
Yep.
Like, he'll come back soon.
He'll come back eventually, it's fine.
Rocket are pleased with themselves that they caught a Pokemon. But then Ash reveals himself, and for some reason they play the Rocket music when he like reveals.
I thought that was really funny. It's just stupid, but I thought it was really funny because that's their whole thing. They're always like, haha, we're in disguise.
Revealing their disguise.
Yeah. And it was just, I laughed. I thought that was funny.
Ash then has the line, I'm not a Mr. Mime, I just play one on TV.
Stupidest line, but again, it made me laugh. I had to pause the episode. It's so dumb, but it was really funny.
Back at Dahlia's, we see the Mr. Mime that had the invisible walls at the start of the episode in the bushes, and Dahlia brings him inside thinking that it's Ash.
Yeah. I am going to roll back just a little bit. As Ash is like escaping Rocket, he says the line, this time your hot air comes in handy. And Ash is just like on one here. Like he's just got quip after quip, and I love it. But yeah, Dahlia invites the Mr. Mime in, because why would it be another Mr. Mime? Those are rare Pokemon.
Yeah.
Those aren't around here.
Ash then shows up as Mr. Ash, and they do the Spider-Man point meme, kind of. Ash does it, but but Mr. Mime is like hiding behind his mom, like, oh no.
And then she says to herself, does Ash have a twin brother? You're his mom. If he had a twin brother...
Why would Ash look like a Mr. Mime?
I think that you would be the one to know, but also why would he look like a Mr. Mime?
We then see that Rocket has showed up to the circus with a tank to steal the Pokemon.
Why not?
A little bit of overkill there, don't you think?
Nah.
One tank versus circus.
Yeah. But Ash stole the hot air balloon. They didn't have another way to get back.
Right.
They forgot that the Gyarados had land roller wheels on it, too.
They didn't have them with them.
Yeah, they didn't have it.
Girl A, B, and C, that is literally their names, try to get away, but Rocket's net missiles prove stronger than their semis, so Ash has to save the day.
What are these nets made of?
Pure steel.
Like, how? They're stopping 3 full-size box trucks to, like, I don't know. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a, you gotta like, what's it called? Suspension of disbelief. You just gotta like,
that's fair.
Baby show made for baby.
Yeah,
you just gotta let it go.
That's true.
Ash tries Charizard. You know how that goes. So now Mr. Mime has to save the day. He stops Rocket with Light Screen, which causes the circus's Mr. Mime to get jealous, as was the plan. So he jumps in to help, and they both perfectly trap the tank.
Yep, they just build a big tower on it. Say, all right.
Can't move.
Cool. We're good. It's stuck.
Rocket then tries to blow themselves free, but end up blasting off again. Ash's mom then names Mr. Mime Mimey.
Sure.
Never remember that its name was Mimey. I don't think anyone else does either.
Yeah.
No one calls it that. Everyone just says, oh yeah, Ash's mom is Mr. Mime. You know Ash's dad?
Yeah.
No one calls him, you know Ash's dad Mimey.
Yeah.
Another okay episode.
Is that why she asked if Ash had a twin? Because they both look just like his dad?
If anything, this Mr. Mime isn't a replacement for Ash's father. It's a replacement for Ash.
Yeah, that's because he's never around here. It's just, all right, there. Now there's
and he like helps out with the cooking. I think she makes that joke.
Yeah, she does. I do want to just mention a couple things. I think this might be the first instance of a singular Pokemon species having 2 different, like, distinct voices. Because the 2 different Mr. Mimes have, like, very different...
Yeah, the one from the circus is, like, kind of fat.
Yeah. But I don't think that we've had that before. Every time it's been, like,
just
a Pokemon,
the same, like...
It's been the same kind of voice.
Dugtrio.mp4.
Yeah,
they just
exactly.
Do that
it's like the
time.
Squirtles all had the same voice. Like, it was, you know... Like, if it's a Wartortle and a Squirtle, okay, those are different. But...
Well, Wartortle can't say Squirtle. Wartortle has to say Wartortle.
Exactly.
But yeah, the Mr. Mimes sound different. Mr. Mime!
Yeah.
Mr. Mime.
They also threw a That's Wall Folks joke in there. And again, the Looney Tunes reference.
Again, someone on the dub team thought that was super funny.
I also thought that was super funny.
Ben, did you work on this dub?
No, I did not.
Maybe you could work. Maybe you could work for the Pokemon dub.
Maybe I could.
Call this guy up. He'll help you.
I'll do that. I'll validate what your jokes are funny. I can't come up with my own jokes, though. That's too much.
This is an okay episode.
Yeah, this is a fine episode. And then the What Kind of Pokemon Are You was the outro thing. And I just wanted to say that I love the little drowsy dance that he does, like his little like weird.
Yeah,
it's just really cool.
It's definitely repurposed from a later episode.
Yeah,
but I love how it lines up.
Yes.
I don't even know if it's necessarily is supposed to be him dancing. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we will.
But if it's not, that's a really good repurpose of that animation.
It is. But no, I just really like that animation. The song's okay too. They reuse it in Puzzle League like every other.
The song is groovy.
It do be groovy. The last one too was the Rocket Team
Yeah,
Rocket.
Double Trouble's really good.
Double Trouble.
I haven't been mentioning the jukeboxes in this one because we already talked about them.
That's
and
fair.
I really don't want to just be like, and it's this song that we've already done. And then it's this song that we've already done. And then this song that we've already done.
That's fair.
So the reason why I was bringing it up because it's like, it's all new songs.
Valid.
Like, I don't say like every time when we were doing the other ones, like, okay, Poker App Day 1.
Yeah.
Poker App Day
Day
2.
two.
Poker App Day
Day
3. Like,
No, I get you.
you get it's the Poker App.
Yeah. But, yeah.
That's gonna call it for us. Remember about holiday hijinks for next time.
Yes.
A little bit of a serious episode next time by two guys who are totally qualified to talk about the problems that Jinx has. We'll do it as tactfully as we can, promises.
Yeah.
But make sure you follow me at DevBrev. I promise I will upload at some point on that channel. But subscribe to this one. We're uploading on this one way more regularly than I do.
Yeah, we are.
This guy.
Discjockeymonkeyboys, if you ever need anything music-based around Ohio, me and my brother can take care of you. Be pretty cool.
And until next time, trainers, gotta watch 'em all.